G'day everyone, I'm Evie and welcome to this yoga flow for the spine. This is a really good one if you've been sitting all day or maybe you're just feeling a bit stiff and you'd like to move your whole body. So we'll get started in a seated shape whenever you're ready. So when you land, you might be in a kneeling shape like me, or maybe you're cross-legged. And the invitation here is to take a soft gaze or close down the eyes. A moment to land in the space together today. You might notice the areas of your body that are touching the earth. That might be the ankles, the calves or the shins, and the sit bones. You might notice a long spine all the way out the top of your head. It might feel helpful to draw an imaginary line around your body. Here is where you are in space today. And I invite you to bring your awareness to your breath. It might feel nice here to draw a long, gentle inhale through the nose. A long exhale out, however you'd like, maybe through the mouth or through the nose. We'll take another one like that. Long, gentle inhale in. A long exhale out. For the next few moments, we'll be breathing here gently at your own pace. It might feel nice here to focus on those long, gentle inhales and pair it with that long, gentle exhale. It might even feel nice to linger in the space between breaths. So that space right at the end of your exhale before you inhale, or that space right at the top of your inhale before you exhale. There might be this sense of floating or spaciousness there. And as we're breathing here, there's no need to force. There's no need to mold the breath to any one shape. It's just whatever feels good today in your body. And this goes for our whole practice today. You're welcome to rest. You're welcome to leave shapes whenever you need. Honoring what the body needs at any time. And from this space of gentle breath, you might like to set an intention for practice. Perhaps it's being kind to yourself. Maybe it's putting no pressure on yourself to allow a shape to look a certain way. Maybe it's knowing that just being on the mat today is enough. There's no goal to achieve. And when you're ready to, gently blink open the eyes if they're closed. Start to invite some small movements back into the body here. Wiggle of the fingers and toes. And gently rolling our head forward. Taking some gentle neck rolls here. As slow or as fast as you'd like to go. And we change directions. And these neck rolls might start to evolve into some shoulder rolls, maybe one at a time, gently lifting one shoulder up and then the other shoulder. And that might even evolve into some seated cat-cow. So maybe the arching of your back, lifting of your chin, lifting of your head to your cow, tucking of the chin, rounding of your spine to your cat. Moving through this motion at your own pace. Then we'll meet with a neutral spine, interlace the fingers, send the palms toward the ceiling here. Press the palms away, find reach with the arms. Maybe your gaze is toward the hands here. Send your palms out in front of you, tuck the chin, curl the spine, round the back. Might be an inhale as you reach your hands above your head, press the palms away. And an exhale as you curl it all in, tuck the chin, round the spine. One more just like that. Inhale, breath, palms face the ceiling, big reach. And an exhale, breath to curl. Let's find reach one more time. Letting go of the hands. Bring both palms toward each other as we reach toward the sky. Then we take a twist toward the left-hand side of the room. That right hand might place on top of the left knee. Your left hand might reach behind you. There's an option here to look over that left shoulder. We take a breath in here. And a breath out. Sweep that back arm all the way back up to the sky as we return back through center, find reach. We take a twist over to the other side of the room. That left hand might place on top of the right knee. Option to look over that right shoulder. We take a breath in. And a breath out. That back arm sweeps down and up as we return back through center. Last little reach here. Maybe your gaze is toward the hands. Maybe you puff the chest just that little bit. And then we'll bring both hands down to the earth. Swing the legs out to one side. We'll meet in a tabletop shape when you're ready, your four-pointed kneeling shape. From here, you might like to find some movement that feels nice for the body. A rocking of the hips side to side. Maybe some cat-cow, so that pressing into the hands, arching the back, lifting the chin to your cow. Or tucking of the tailbone, rounding of the spine, tucking of the chin to your cat. You might be moving through this. Maybe you're moving through your own little tabletop dance here. Maybe some figure eights with the hips. It might be some micro movements, a spreading of the fingers. Tucking, untucking of the toes. Let's find our breath here. It's a long inhale in. A long exhale out. When you're ready, we'll float to a neutral spine here. Step the right leg out long, right toes stay on the earth. And we walk the left hand as far forward as you can. Keep those left fingertips on the earth. It might be helpful here to tuck the left toes. From here, we're lifting the right foot, lifting the left hand. There might be this sense of squeezing as you reach the top, then lowering it all back down. Nice. We're moving through these at your own pace. It might be an inhale as you rise and an exhale as you lower. Beautiful. The next time you're lifted, we hold it there. Find reach from the middle of your fingertips all the way to the big toes. It might feel nice to point the toes here. And then gently bring both hands back to the earth. Let the right toes land on the mat. Kickstand that left foot as you raise the right arm to the sky, a supported side plank here. Might feel nice here to take a couple of wrist rolls with that top hand. If you've got a book or a block here, it might be helpful to bring that underneath the left hand, bring the floor a little bit closer to you. And we'll draw some big circles with that top arm all the way to the front of your mat, all the way to the back of your mat. Notice what your neck is doing. Your gaze might be following your hand, or maybe you're just letting your head hang toward the left shoulder. Nice, let's change directions here. Our big circles the other way. And let that top hand tuck behind the lower back. Press into the lower back as you turn the chest just that little bit more toward the sky. There might be this sense of leaning back here. From here, option to float the right foot off of the mat. Here is where you might stay, or an option to kick that right foot into the glute, take a hold of the right ankle with the right hand, and maybe you press the right foot into the right hand, allowing that chest to turn just that little bit more toward the sky. You take a breath in here. And a breath out. We let go of the foot, extend it long. Both hands come back to the earth. Both knees down to the mat. We sink the hips, child's pose. From your child's pose, a moment for spaciousness, a moment for breath here. It might feel nice to walk the fingertips as far forward as you can. Tent the fingertips. Maybe you feel a sensation, the upper back, the back of the arms here with the fingers lifted like this. Then we'll walk the hands back toward the knees, come back up to your tabletop. We've got the other side when you're ready. From here, extending the left toes long. The right fingertips will walk as far forward as you can here. Keep the fingertips on the earth. Might be helpful to tuck those right toes. And from here, we're doing those lift and lowers, lifting the leg, lifting the hand, lowering it all back down. Moving through these at your own pace. And there might be that sense of squeezing right at the top, maybe a little pause. And lowering it all back down. Beautiful. The next time you lift, let's hold it there. It might feel nice to point the left toes, find reach with that right hand. Long, long, long body. And then both hands come back down to the earth. We plant the left toes. We kickstand that right foot this time as the left arm opens up toward the sky. Supported side plank. From here, a couple of wrist rolls with that top arm. And then we draw those big circles all the way to the front of your mat. All the way to the back. And these circles might be as slow or as fast as you'd like to go today. Maybe you're moving through honey. That slow, considered pace. And changing directions here with the arm circles. And that top hand finds the lower back. Press into the lower back to help you turn that chest just a little bit more toward the sky. There might be this sense of leaning back into that left arm. Here is where you might stay, or option to float the left foot off of the mat. Here is where you might stay, or option to kick that left foot into the right glute. Press the left foot into the hand to open the chest that little bit more open toward the sky. It's an inhale breath here. And exhale breath, let go of the foot. Bring both hands back down to the mat. We sink the hips, child's pose. A moment here for space in the practice. Returning to the breath. Then we'll walk both hands toward the left-hand side of your mat. Right hand might place on top of the left hand. A moment here for space in the side body. It might feel nice to breathe into that space. And breathe out. Walking hands back through center and just over to the other side. Breathing into the left side body. And breathing out. I'll walk the hands back through center. Walking the hands toward the knees. From here, we'll come up high onto the knees. Send the arms toward the sky. There might be a slight back bend here. It might be helpful to tuck the toes. Then we open the arms out toward the left-hand side of the room, coming into a twist here. Beautiful. Send that back arm down and up as we come back through center. Find reach, maybe a little breath in, and then a twist toward the other side of the room. Back arm sweeps down and up, back through center. We open back out to the left. Back arm sweeps down and up. Back open to the right. Back arm sweeps down and up. Last little moment here for reach with the arms. And then we'll tuck the toes, hands come to the lower back. Press into the hands here to puff the chest open. Maybe your gaze is toward the sky. Moment here. And then we'll dive all the way forward, forehead to the earth. Child's pose. Arms are down by your side this time. Moment here. Nothing else you have to do, nowhere you have to be, other than right here. Feel free to stay here for as long as you'd like. This concludes our mini practice today. You're welcome to take any other shapes or movements you'd like. As we gently come up to our kneeling shape or our seated shape, whatever you did at the start of class. A moment here to land back in our seated shape. Thank you all so much for joining me for this mini flow today. If you're liking these videos, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Or maybe you'd like or subscribe to my channel. That'd be so helpful for me. Thank you all.